Alright, detecting toggle of the day number 2, 6:22 p.m. Central Standard Time on the 3rd day of April 2023. There may be some people out there wondering about this. How come this Xterra Pro, how Minelab can sell this thing so cheap? Well, I don't know. I could speculate though. Yeah, let's speculate a little bit here. I was just on the phone with a YouTube commenter, Michael Coley. We was talking about this. Basically about the machine in general, you know, and how it fits into the bigger society of metal detectors for its price point versus performance. Well, let's speculate. Let's say Minelab doesn't make a penny on this detector. Let's say basically it's a wash. Well, if that was the case, what could this do for them long term? Oh, person buys the old Xterra Pro. How many of you all out there got hooked on this hobby with your first detector? You bought a cheap detector and you're like, oh, I like this. Or you bought a cheaper detector. You got hooked. How long did you use that detector, and then what did you do next? Oh, you moved up, didn't you? So a beginner gets this Xterra Pro for what it costs. They use it for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, and they get hooked. And they get ready to move up. What brand might they consider buying? Might they look at a Minelab? And if they do look at a Minelab, here's something interesting, and Mr. Coley pointed this out, and he's absolutely right, I believe. Look at the tones offered on this Xterra Pro. Very similar to that Equinox line, huh? So if you upgraded to an Equinox 900 a year or two after you bought this Xterra Pro, the learning curve might be shorter, huh? See, we can't say this about the Simplex and the Legend detector. Simplex tones are altogether different on that machine versus that Legend, okay? I've used a Simplex, and I've owned a Legend, so I know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. This offering of this Xterra Pro, as cheap as it is, could be a way to develop some brand loyalty, customer loyalty. Makes sense to me. I'm not a marketing, I don't have any degrees in marketing, but, you know, just common sense. And people usually, you know, electronic equipment, even besides metal detectors, most people, you know, they usually don't do downward moves, you know, which usually they move up. They usually don't even do a lateral move. It's up. They move up with something that's performing better, doing something better. So anyway, that's the detecting talk of the day number 2. I hope everybody has a good evening.